it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whacked, Premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, I'm turning a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist. You know why you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit that sub button. I want 5,000 before the NFL draft. You understand me? If y'all don't hit that sub button, I'ma spin your block mean mug and letting that motherfucker fly like Russell Westbrook. So unless you trying to see Fist Vegas with the Russell Westbrook mean mug lighting your whole block up, subscribe to my channel. I hate for the milkman, your mother, your baby mother, you know what I'm saying, to catch a spray, you know what I'm saying, catch a stray because you didn't subscribe to my channel. I take it personal when you don't subscribe to my channel. Alright? Now with that being said, speaking of taking things personal, Stephen A. Smith and Russell Westbrook got into a little back and forth over the internet over the past couple days because my man, Mr. Triple Double Russell, had like a 30 and 20 game, 30 and 20 triple double earlier this week, and everybody was praising him. But here comes Stephen A. Smith, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Debbie Downer, you know what I'm saying, Mr. We all like Stephen A. Smith is that dude, right? Where it's like, yo, we all celebrating something, right? So like, for example, let's say we all win like $10,000, right? Stephen A. Smith is the dude who says, yeah, but we didn't really win 10,000 because you know we got to pay our taxes, and then you know what I'm saying, we also got to put some in the savings account, and we got to do things. Like, don't nobody care about that, bro. We trying to celebrate. Stephen A. Smith is that dude. He just bring up the negativity and everything. So my whole thing is this: if you're gonna be that dude and you want to talk about the negatives when somebody like a Russell Westbrook has a good game, can you do that with everybody, Stephen A? You see, my problem with Stephen A. Smith is not what he said about Russell Westbrook, because what he said about Russell Westbrook, it may be true to some people. Some people value rings more than others. Me, personally, I never looked at Russell Westbrook as a ring or bust. I look at Russell Westbrook the same way I look at Chris Paul, same way I look at Allen Iverson. Like, bro, like, I look at him the same way I kind of look at somebody like a Tracy McGrady or a Michael Redd. Like, your legacy ain't defined by a ring. It's not. So it's like, my whole thing is, when Damian Lillard was in the bubble a few months ago, dropping 60, shooting it from half court, Stephen A. Smith was on TV applauding him. Oh, all Stephen A. Smith would talk about is, this is the baddest dude on the planet. He's the best player on the planet right now. He's the best shooter on the planet. Steph Curry, you were on notice. Y'all remember that? I'm sure y'all all watched First Take, how much he slurped Damian Lillard a few months ago. My question to Stephen A. Smith is, how come he didn't poo-poo Damian Lillard 60 points and say, I need you to get a ring like he did Russell Westbrook? He said Russell Westbrook been to 4 conference championships and was up 3-1. Well, last time I checked, wasn't Damian Lillard in a conference championship and got swept by a team that didn't have Kevin Durant? It was Dame versus Curry, and he got his ass beat badly. Why are you not holding him accountable? Damian Lillard been in the league. Damian Lillard been in the league so long, he was playing with LaMarcus Aldridge is on Portland. It's been ages since LaMarcus Aldridge was in Portland. That's how long Damian Lillard been in the league, almost a decade. You're not holding him accountable the same way you holding Russ accountable. Why not? When Chris Paul, who I love to death, by the way, I love Chris Paul. You're not holding Chris Paul accountable. the first thing that come out your mouth with Chris Paul got the Suns as the second or third seed is, look at Chris Paul. He's carrying another team to the playoffs. You can't underestimate his value, the importance of his leadership. You don't say, Chris Paul, where your ring at? So don't do that to Russell Westbrook. Don't hold Russell Westbrook to a standard that you're not going to hold other great players to. I mean, don't do that. So, and by the way, I love Stephen A. Smith, by the way. I just ain't got time to say, oh, I love this person. And unlike Stephen A. Smith, I'm not going to give you a paragraph of all the things that are good about you before I light your ass up. When I pull up, I spray. Ain't no warning shots. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith be getting warning shots. Oh my gosh, he's class personified and such a wonderful person, and he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he has great parents and whatever, all the other shit that Stephen A. Smith say with the big words before he air your ass out. I ain't got time. I don't give a fuck how good you are of a person. I ain't talking about you as a person. I'm talking about your career, your profession, what you do for a living. And my whole thing is, I'm on Russell Westbrook's side, because when I think of Russell Westbrook, I'm gonna think of the dude who had what did Russell Westbrook have, the 20-20-20 to honor Nipsey Hussle when he passed. I'm gonna think of the guy who had the triple double after Kevin Durant left the OKC. He went and got a triple double and got an MVP. I'm gonna think of Russell Westbrook as the Brody. Why not? You know what I'm saying? That's his hat. Like, why not? Like, I say that all the time. Like, and that's an homage to Russell Westbrook. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, Russell Westbrook is a vibe. He's an energy. He's just, his legacy is bigger than a ring. You feel me? So it's just, he's not a sucker like KD. Because my thing is, how can you place value in rings when you got dudes like KD joining 73-win teams to get a ring? When Gary Payton won a ring with the Heat, did anybody give a fuck? I mean, for real, who cared? So what, Gary Payton won a ring at the end of his career? Who cared? Do you think that ring helps Dwight Howard? Let me ask y'all a question. Because everybody want to talk about, oh my gosh, you got to get a ring, this, ring, that. When you think of Dwight Howard, do you think of that damn championship? No, I rest my case. Everybody who thinks of Dwight Howard, you think of one or two things. If you're in your 30s like me, you think of the baddest dude on the planet for like a 5-year stretch. He was the best center on the planet. Or you think of the guy who go team to team and is a clown and everybody hate him. Those are the only two things you think of when you think of Dwight. You don't think of him winning a championship with the Lakers, because that's not his championship. He didn't win that with the Magic. He didn't win that with Kobe. He didn't win that with James Harden. So what's the point of winning a ring if you're not the guy? When we think of Kevin Durant ring, you know what we think of? Man, he had to join a 73-win team. You know why nobody thinks of LeBron's rings in Miami as phony? Is because when LeBron went to Miami, he earned them rings. He went to a team that was winning 40 games a year, getting swept in the first round, and took their asses to the finals 4 straight times. He lost to Dallas. He came back and he dethroned the Big Three in Boston. He beat the Spurs. He beat KD. He gets credit for his rings because he got it out the mud. You feel me? So it's different. He goes back to Cleveland, beats a 73-win team. He goes to the Lakers with one superstar, Anthony Davis, wins another ring. That's how you get rings. Dirk Nowitzki in 2011, beating Kobe, beating KD, beating LeBron. That's how you get a ring. Kawhi Leonard in Toronto. That's how you get a ring. I don't want to. It's like, yo, I can't. It just frustrates me that people want to bring up ring. It's bigger than rings, bro. Who are you on the basketball court? Who are you off the court? And to poo-poo somebody's career, poo-poo somebody's performances, and try and paint the narrative that he's a bad player because he didn't win a championship? Nah, we're not going for that. Well, at least Big Fisk ain't. I'm not. Big Fisk ain't going for that. You're not gonna poo-poo somebody's career and say his numbers are meaningless because he ain't got no damn championship. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. Y'all ain't do that shit to Jordan when he was dropping 63 getting swept by the damn Celtics. I ain't got nothing else to say though. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith though. This is no disrespect to Stephen A. Smith. I love you, brother. Keep doing your thing. I just gotta call bullshit when I smell it. But that's it, that's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rockin' with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.